And the reason that I think it's mostly going to stay online, again, is because it is not an overt political controversy. Basically, casting controversies tend to not really have a major impact. It tends to be plotting controversies, maybe full-scale sucker punch controversies. So when Snow White, Disney's Snow White, was set to premiere, and the original version of Snow White was set to make it a sort of woke fantasy that was focused in on dwarves were not dwarves, they're actually tall, and it just felt like a fundamental betrayal of the storyline. There's no real indicator from the trailers at this point that the Odyssey is a fundamental betrayal of the storyline. I know there are a lot of people talking about the translation that was used by Nolan in the Odyssey, because there are a bunch of translations. He used sort of the newest and most feminist-leaning one. But I think people are going to wait to see it and see if the themes are actually embedded there. Again, it's not as though Nolan hasn't had some politics in his films. I mean, Oppenheimer is a liberal-leaning film, for sure, because Oppenheimer was pretty clearly a commie. But the entire movie is based around the idea that he was not, and that he was somehow the unsung hero and all of this. You know, with that said, Nolan does have a gift for being able to strip politics out of his films almost entirely. And I have a feeling that this movie is going to perform really, really well. I just don't think this bleeds over into regular life in the way that so many people in the online world seem to think that it will. So here's my deal.